The Good Life Game Show is proudly brought to you by the Ghana Health Service with support from the BCS project and USAID.
Welcome to the Good Life Game Show brought to you by the Ghana Health Service. Your health are concerned. The BCS project with sponsorship from the USAID. My name is Jonah Hughes, the Bonafide Genius, and on behalf of the rest of the team from the Plush GH1 Entertainment Television Studios, it's another week and we're here to get the show on the road. Today, we're going to have 5 bold, dynamic, confident, and creative individuals who will be battling for honors. They will be showing who has more intelligence, who has more acumen, and most importantly, brain power to sweep away our top prize, 1,000 Ghana cedis cash, no deductions. And if you are wondering how to get on the show, it's simple. Pick up your phone and text your name to the short code 1761 across network. Later in the show, I'll tell you how you can play along from home. But right now, let me show you how we play on the Good Life Game Show.
To play the Good Life Game Show, the potential contestant must be of age 18 and above, of a sound mind and body. 2. Text your name to short code 1761 and wait for our call. 3. Take your spot on the show and play your way to great rewards in 3 exciting rounds. Each round will be explained by the host of the show. This is the Good Life Game Show, plain and simple.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives the pleasure to bring on stage Teresa, Lumo, Doreen, Kweku, and Mort. Put your hands together. Now, for you at home, all you need to do is to pick up your phone and send the word Good Life to the short code 1761. That's Good Life to the short code 1761. It opens up your phone to play from home. So when I ask Maud, Kweku, Teresa, Lumo, or a fine lady in the middle, you get to answer the questions from home as well. Now, on to our contestants. You guys ready? Taking a deep breath. Bring it out. Okay, Maud, let's start with you. In geometry, how many sides has a quadrilateral?
4.
4, that's correct. Kweku, what is the name of the colored part of an eye? Is it the iris or the cornea?
The iris.
The iris is correct. For a second you were thinking. Very confusing indeed. Doreen, in which month of 1929 did the St. Valentine's Day massacre take place?
February.
February, that's correct. And you couldn't have gotten it wrong wearing that pink dress. Lumor, representing IPS. UPS, what does that mean?
University of Professional Studies, Accra.
I see. You had to bring that cry. Okay, which animal is associated with the beginning of an MGM film? Is it a bull or a lion?
A lion.
A lion is correct. Teresa, how many kidneys does a normal human have?
2.
2 is correct. Maud, how many years are there in a millennium?
A millennium. 1,000.
1,000 years is definitely correct. And for those of us in this generation, our millennium was the year 2000, the Y2K. Kweku, what color is the circle on the Japanese flag? Japo?
Red.
Red is correct. You like to pause and reflect, but you have only 5 seconds.
I don't want to make mistakes.
Doreen, he doesn't want to make mistakes, and you shouldn't make mistakes either. Who wrote the plays Twelfth Night, Othello, and Hamlet?
Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare is correct. I'm back in school, somebody says William Spear Shake. Lumo, what C represents the fear of small places or spaces?
What's C?
Yeah, you've been bailed out, my brother. I'm sorry. It's claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. And Teresa, according to the proverb, what color is the pot calling the kettle?
Black.
Black is correct. Maud, this is the last one in this round for you, and you can either make it or break it. Now here's your question. According to the proverb about hope, there's always a light at the end of what?
The tunnel.
The tunnel is correct. Kweku, according to the old proverb, when should you make hay?
When the sun shines.
While the sun is shining is correct. Doreen, what kind of animal traditionally lives in a sty?
Nde.
Sty.
Bed.
Bed? No, you're wrong. It's a pig. It's a pig. The hen has a coop. Lumo, smile small, man. On which day did the Vatican select a new pope to lead the Catholic Church?
March 21st.
March 21st is wrong. It's the 13th of March, 2013. And a new pope's name is Bishop Pope Francis, beg your pardon, from Argentina. Last one in this round. Teresa, are you ready? Good. How many strings are on a violin? 4, 5, 6, or 7?
4.
4 is correct. And on that musical note, we bring round 1 to a close. We're back. The show goes on and we're zooming straight into round 2. Round 2 is our wild card round. But first, let's check out the scores for round 1. So that leaves us with a tie. We have a tie between Maud, Kweku, and Teresa. We'll break the tie using the clickers, and you'll have to pick them up. And here are the rules for the clickers. You don't answer until I say so, and the fastest finger gets to become landlord or landlady to kick 2 people out. And you listen carefully. I'll read up multiple choice questions to you, and you pick the answer. We're good? Here comes the question, guys. In astrology, what animal is used to represent the star sign Leo? Is it A, a ram, B, a leopard, C, a lion, and D, a fish? Answer now. We got our winner. Maud is the winner. Fastest finger. Put your hands together one more time for her. So Maud is our top prize winner for round 1. You are landlady. Incidentally, you are the far right. You are towards the exit. So you can show 2 people the exit now. Let's go.
I'm so sorry, you.
Ray Charles is going home.
And my other dear friend on the last end.
And Teresa is going home too. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Teresa, congratulations. Now, this is round 2, the wild card round. In this round, we'll watch a documentary titled The Story of Theodora. And guys, you watch it. Right after that, we'll answer questions. There are 6 questions in all. That makes 2 for each of you. And good luck.
Death comes to us in many forms, but timely intervention can prevent some of them. Malaria takes its toll each year on many, leading to death of 1 person in Ghana every 3 hours. In 2009, 3,000 people in Ghana died from malaria, and most of them were children.
When you get malaria, especially for children under 5 years, if you don't act fast, that child will be lost within 48 hours. That is within 2 days. Malaria starts as simple. When we say simple, it's just the fever, we all know, headaches, and then the shiverings. But if you don't treat it, that will progress to what we call severe malaria.
Severe malaria can cause brain damage, leaving the patient with permanent learning disabilities, physical weakness, and emotional problems.
Sometimes the parasites actually go into the brain. And when they go into the brain, we call that cerebral malaria. But the background to saying that all this is severe malaria is that there must be parasites that we can say is the cause of this.
For cerebral malaria cases, if we don't treat fast, the child will go into coma. If we are fortunate enough and that child does not die and recovers, about 9% of those who recover, they end up with what we call permanent deficits. Now, some of the permanent disabilities include even epilepsy. Some of them may not be able to concentrate well when they go to school.
Hagar lives in Bobuyashi with her daughter Theodora, a 10-year-old girl who also suffers as a result of severe malaria.
Hagar Anai, the man said to the Lati. Now, me to do school no more. Anna, the bandy by so or yale. To buy no. In fact, none of why she. Till the motion no more. Now mean to me, we ban am in the bed 2 days more. Now my first sister back home, and so measure there's a ban why she. Not in sense sumra. To say so one the begu no ho. Ye wo bonu so ne the garlic, e be ya akora no ho. Ti ohana o se obeba abonte. Ti mi ne beto abonte na me hu se na no achia. Na o se o sin so yes no so. Ti ohana me kukuru no ko Dr. J ho. Ti mi ne du ho no Dr. J bisa me se. E de na ya akora no. So mi nim no fi school ba no. Na no ho a share ofi. Ti no on to me ti so na ti a no, you see. No, Hono Otomu, Okazakwa on tea. Or the cotton letter to so a coguno, or do so soon, or do so guno. For son, not me money granny. The boy have that me to work a car, my friends, so no my money to so no damn shanano. Who be son of someone to do Yano, or Yoshi, the Bodano Han or that. Coputama, the year be few. The year be a few, let you. Now, the cocoa for dear. From said me bano, ya na baby. None why she. Nam so, yali, a day yalum qua. It me aquanisa. No han what yashi. Kuyalino, I had in India. Sisi or the namono. That schooner. Nisana na a hano. Sisiano, Uchana do grow.
Quick treatment within 24 hours with recommended malaria medicines will curb danger signs like extreme high fever, convulsion, and extreme weakness once the malaria is fully treated. We can all come together to drive malaria away. There has been tremendous progress made in Ghana in the fight against malaria. Many more people are sleeping under treated bed nets, the most effective way to prevent malaria. More people are treating malaria early and fully with ACTs, the recommended malaria medicine. More pregnant women and their unborn children are being protected from malaria with free medicine available at antenatal clinics. However, there is still a long way to go before we win the fight against malaria.
So guys, you saw the video and I'm sure you heard a lot of things and you watched carefully. So we'll start with you, Maud. Theodora was born with severe malaria. True or false?
False.
False it is, that's correct. Doreen, what is the cause of Theodora's disability?
Severe malaria.
Severe malaria is correct. And it's important to know that Theodora was born a very normal child. She was born very, very normal. Lumo, name 2 symptoms of severe malaria.
Headache and feverishness.
Headache and feverishness. Well, like we do every time in round 2, we'll bring on our resource person, Dr. Margaret Laser. She's seated already. So let's quickly go to Doc.
Yes, he made quite an attempt. And if he had said very high temperature or very high fever, would have given you more marks. And then the other ones we're looking out for were convulsions or fits, and then very dark urine, almost color-colored, and then severe anemia where your palms and your conjunctiva look very, very pale. You could have difficulty in breathing, and then reduced urine output. So these were the ones that we're looking out for. We'll give you 1 out of 3 for your attempt.
1 out of 3 for Lumor. Theodora is currently disabled. Which disability is she suffering from as a result of severe malaria?
Epilepsy.
Doc?
At the tail end of it, the mother also said she had frequent fits and epilepsy. That's what the mom said.
Okay.
So we'll give her 3.
We'll give her 3?
Yes.
Out of 3?
Yes, 3 out of 3.
Maud gets 3 out of 3. Doreen, saved by Doc. Doreen, why is Theodora suffering from frequent epilepsy?
Because her mom did not treat the severe malaria faster. So the malaria entered into her brain and it created damage.
Dr. Doreen, give her a round of applause. She got it right. And the simple malaria was not treated, which aggravated into severe malaria, subsequently affecting the brain, and that's how come she has frequent epilepsy. Lumor, last one in this round. What is the difference between uncomplicated malaria and severe malaria?
Severe malaria is where the person is not able to walk or write or hear this, or is unable to talk or have difficulty in speaking. And